Stream on here. Now, crypto markets have been insane. They've been absolutely nuts. I don't really like all the volatility that it's just, hey, we're going up, going up, going up, and then straight down. Going up, straight down. Don't like it. So that's partially why I have not made a video in a hot minute. So I decided to go live here so we can actually look at a couple things because yeah, there are tons of opportunity. There is tons of opportunity out here, and we're going to cover a few of these tokens. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look into some of these things. Right now we're looking at OP. OP is optimism because you know what? That's the name of the game right now, optimism. So we're looking at the OP futures. Let's not look at futures. Let's look at the regular OP price. So looking at regular OP, you can see we did put in this nice little downtrend. We broke above it. Now we just trend down on it. Noted, it looks like we're using it as support currently. I like the futures price chart a lot better because it looks a lot cleaner. But brand new token, you're going to see a little bit of woes out here. Anyways, you have this downward trend. You have another downward trend that's a little bit longer, a little more reasonable looking, but that's what we're looking at, considering we are pretty much at the bottom because this thing just got listed. If Bitcoin doesn't collapse again, we could be looking at some solid gains out of OP once it breaks out. So you could be looking at either 48% up to $1.80 or even up to this common retrace level at $1.90. So might be a good time to pick up some OP token. Could possibly be. Your stop loss would actually be right down here. Noted I do have an alarm set up, nice little alert, but stop loss would actually be down here at $1.10. So that would be your stop loss. Mitigate the losses if the market does decide to turn ugly once again. So that's what we're seeing out of OP. It does not look bad. If I go down to lower time frames, it gets a little weird. You can't see this back part, but you can see you are curving to the upside on the 15 minutes, so it does seem like positive momentum is happening. We're just gonna have to wait and see how it plays out for the rest of the day, but OP doesn't look too bad. I'm optimistic on OP. Anyways, it managed to make it to my watch list. Now looking at GRT. GRT is another one. We're going out to the 4-hour. So GRT was in this falling wedge pattern, broke outside of it, back tested as support. Now all we're doing is setting higher lows. So we actually do have a nice little trend line that we're following, which actually started all the way back here. So nice trend line, nice support. So you can actually take a fresh long out at these levels and put your stop loss. You can put it just below this level of support down here at 14,708. That would actually be a relatively safe spot to be in. I mean, noted, if you do fall below this support level again, very quickly you're coming straight back down here to 13,174. That's why your stop loss would be right above this, or right below this support level, sitting here at 14.7. So that's the support level. Noted, your upside potential is absolutely disgusting. It's 57%, well, I guess now 53.95% to the upside. That's GRT. GRT is setting up for something amazing. And noted, if you break 23,295, your next stop is actually all the way up here at 40 cents. So this is not a drill. GRT, it wants to put in higher prices. So keep that in mind. Put it on your watch list. Just look at it. Another one that, oddly enough, doing extremely well, TRX Tron. So TRX Tron here, you can see we have been putting in this nice uptrend and nice rounded trajectory. Looks like it's getting ready to do some crazy move. You have a 50% move to the upside. I mean, this is a big deal. You have the possibility of a 50% move to the upside. Is it actionable for a long right at this moment? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. You can put a very tight stop loss. You can see on the 4-hour you are curving up, which is pretty dangerous to trade against the 4-hour. But yeah, you can end up having a nice little stop loss right below this level here. So your stop loss would actually be down here at 0.7977. Great point for a stop loss. And if you're going on crazy high leverage, you'd have your stop loss right down here at 80796. So Tron looking solid, looking like it wants to put in 50% gains if the crypto market is willing to let things go up. We're going to have to wait and find out. We're going to have to wait and find out. But hey, insane markets out here. Insane. So let's go ahead and look at some of the old favorites. Let's look at ApeCoin. ApeCoin, you can see we've been putting in this downward trend, which it looks like it's getting ready to break out once again. So we're going to see if this thing can hold. We did break that one formal support level we were having. We are now using it as resistance. Yikes. So first I want to see it break back above. That is number one, because if you don't break back above, you're coming straight down here to 544. I can't claim that I know where the markets are going. All I can say is this is what the chart looks like to me right now. So the 4-hour time frame, you are running into a bit of resistance. You do want to see it break not only above this level of support, but stay above that 20 EMA. Then you're chilling. Let's check out the daily on ApeCoin. Doesn't look too pretty. It does not look too pretty. It looks like a nice little consolidation before a further downside. However, what are we going to do? Go down to below when it got listed? I don't know. I don't know. But if Bitcoin decides to continue selling off, yeah, it'll go down below. Definitely will. But noted, ApeCoin, I do believe it is due for a rally. So if we can get a break outside of this little downward channel, all this negativity, then we could actually see a 54% rise out of ApeCoin. The daily indicates you have tons of room to the upside, but we just have to wait and see. Your 1-hour time frame shows that stochastics are overbought territory. Relative strength index, tons of room to run to the upside. However, this could just be a consolidation before a further dump. So I would expect the dump, honestly, considering market conditions. I'd expect the dump. I could be wrong. I would expect the dump straight down here, $5.45. Backtest that long term, or well, what this thing considers as long term level of support. Which also, do I have my line? My line is off. Let's get that into the right spot. Maybe not 540, but 556. There we go. How did I have that so far off? That was wild. Anyways, 546. Find support off there. That would be a great spot for a long, honestly, because you can see you started out down here. You backtested it once as support. If you backtest it again, that is a very good argument for higher prices. Very good argument. So we're going to have to wait and find out. These coins have been bleeding out. All right. I know a lot of people love seeing this one. Raven coin. Gosh. So I remember when we were up here, I was like, ooh, looks like we're going to fall. Didn't expect we'd go that far. I really didn't. But we did. So, when you get presented new data, where did I grab onto? Shit. There we go. So our anchor point is from all the way back here, which, wow, that's slightly off too. I don't know. There's something weird with my charts. They're slightly off. But either way, those are our two anchor points, and we have been held down by that level, that demand line, this entire time. Absolutely insane. This does look like an opportunity for it to break out to the upside, though. We just need to get above a level of support and stay there. So you can see we did, thanks to the dump yesterday, fell below it. Now it looks like we're using it as resistance. That is kind of an issue. However, we do have this uptrending level of support. We did break back above. So in the short term, what we could see is if we break out to the upside, we could see a very, very healthy move, which could be all the way out here, which is going to be even more annoying, but could see a nice 18% rise to the upside, testing against this 200 EMA on the 4-hour. And we could see the price of RVN at 3274 or 03274. Noted, if we do not break above, if the markets continue downward, very quickly we're going to see RVN back down here to 2239. So keep that in mind when you're trading this. Be very careful. If you are inclined to take out a long, considering we are in oversold territory on the 4-hour, where our stochastics RSI is starting to curve to the upside, we are starting to see a little bit of positive momentum on the MACD. You can see the bullish divergence. If it decides to play out and Bitcoin does start rising, then yes, you could take out a long right here. Your stop loss would actually be right down here at 02655. So that would be your stop loss. That would be what I would do if I were trading this. So, short. What in the world just happened? Holy moly. Am I still live? Jeez. Okay. Anyways, let's go down to the 15-minute just to see how this looks. It's prime for a short, guys. Prime for a short. My target on the short coming straight down here to 2433. That's my target on a short. I personally think it's going down. This rally, it's trying hard, but yeah, I would take a short. Your stop loss would be right above. Let's go back to the 4-hour. So yeah, I would say your stop loss would actually be right up here at 2785. Based off this high point and this low point, this is the resistance you need to break. I don't think it will break it. I really don't think it will. So that would be your stop loss right there, 2785. I would short this. I'd short it because the market conditions do not look good for a rally. They really don't. Looks like you already had your fun. Hopefully you enjoyed. We're going back down. It's a shame. I don't like to be bearish. I just think it's going down. Let's see here. TRX looks like it's starting to go up. That's good. Monero. That's what I wanted to look at. XMR. XMR Monero. Because Monero, it fell bearish out of a rising wedge pattern. Actually, it's not even a technical rising wedge. So you had a supply line. You broke bearish out of a different rising wedge. Wow. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, Monero, 134. I just can't get bullish. I can't. I cannot get bullish on Monero right now. I really can't. You have this downsloping trend. Downsloping right here. You can see you are pressed up against it right now. Ouch. Ouch. 3 touches. It's a trend. So 1, 2, 3. Trying to hit the 4th. I mean, technically, yes, you can break through. But even on the 1-hour, stochastic is starting to curve to the downside. Great time to take a short. Great time to take a short. I've been shorting during the week way too often, so maybe that's my problem, but yeah. Oh, that's really strange. So my live actually just reset on me. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. I didn't think it would do that. Absolutely insane. Alrighty. So, yeah, either way, XMR, your stop loss would actually be right above. You have 2 levels of resistance right above you. That is one reason why I think it's going to come down again. And noted you did just rally for the past so many hours. How many hours is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the last 16 hours you have been rallying. You might have to take a little break and start coming back down. It was a nice V-shaped recovery. Don't get me wrong. That looks beautiful. But it is a great spot to take a short. Great spot to take a short. So you'd be betting against the market. Curve. Disappointment. You would be looking to come up here to $1.23. If you can break back above, then you're cooking. You'd probably go straight up to $1.40 very fast. if you can break back into this little consolidation pattern, just market conditions are bad. They're all around terrible. I don't like the market conditions. I really don't. It looks like things are starting to look up though, which is positive. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. So Bitcoin, we are finding support off these levels again. We are curving to the upside. We are going to see if we can break this new level of resistance that we're putting in, which is so frustrating. It's the 200 EMA on the 4 hour. That's all we're doing. We're putting in resistance, so you could see Bitcoin rally up here to 31,455, and it's probably going to drop down again. Just based off what's been happening, based off everything in the market, most likely that'll happen. So take your gains while you can. Enjoy the consolidation. Other than that, I just gave you guys several trade setups. So hopefully this video helps you out. I'm going to get on out of here. Anyways, much love, guys. Deuce.